Okay, so let's actually get this iMatch business implemented. Okay, so recall this is going to go all the way back to like almost day one here. To actually do a match, I need to be able to have a character to match. So first thing we're going to do is check that we have a character. .offset, if that's greater than or equal to context.length, then no way ain't going to happen. Otherwise, the result of this will be contains context.current, and if that is in fact positive, then context.offset and return the result. And that should be all there is to it. And what about match next? Well, there's no backtracking into one of these things. So context.offset minus, and we fail. So that's that. So let's test this. And I have my one favorite, or one kind of nice setup. So we'll set up a public, static, test, positive charset 1. I keep writing 1 like there's going to be another test, but there's not. I'm just lazy. So this one I'm actually not going to start with the context. I'm going to start with charsets, and you'll see why. So I'm going to build the following gnarly nested thing. So var charset c equals a new charset. It is in fact positive. So these will be regular character sets. Now I will build another charset bd equals a new charset, also positive. And I guess what I should do is actually do something with them. I guess I want that to be a small c. Charset c dot add char the character c. All right, so far so good. Charset bd dot add a range from character b to character d. Right? So this is b to d, and that's supposed to be a comment. And this is the character c. That's a character set containing just the character c, so that's not super interesting, but whatever. And then I'm going to say charset bd dot add exclusion charset c. So now I've got the following. Any character between b and d except the character c, right? So I'm going to be building ranges and then punching holes in them. Now I'll do it one more time. Var charset ae is a new charset, and it's positive. Charset ae dot add range from a to e, and then charset ae dot add exclusion charset bd, just like that. And so what do we have here? This is the range a to e, and this is the range a to e. Oops, I don't know why I put spaces there. Like that, except for things in charset bd, which is things that look like any character between b and d, except for things that look like c. And this I did just to prove to myself that it's doing what I think it should be doing. It's also kind of nice to see that this implementation will let you nest them arbitrarily. Okay, but I'm going to test it in a slightly different way. So we're going to exec test on the token is always going to be charset AE on a new context with the string A, right? Whoa. And this is B, C, D, E, and I'm expecting yes, there, and no, here and here. So let's make sure that makes sense. Okay, so does this match the character A? I'm going to come in here and I look at the range and say, yes, it's in the range, and then test if it's in the exclusion. Okay, is there an A in here? It is not in here, so that's false, and I'm flat out false, right? Definitely not in there. Now what's going to happen with B? B is going to say, am I in the range A to E? Yes. Alright, and let me test my exclusions. Am I also in something that I shouldn't be taking? And I'll come in here and say, oh, are you in the range B to D? And I'll say yes. Are you in the range of things I shouldn't say yes to? I'm not. So I report yes. That says yes, it's an exclusion, and I turn it back off, and therefore no, it is not in that character set. Now, that's the same thing. So A and B are the same as E and D, right? Except it's the tail end of the expressions. And C is the fully nested one. So I say, yes, it's in this range, except, oh, no, I don't want it because it's in this range, except I don't say no because it's in that range. So I think if I did it right, this is what we should be getting. So let's actually run the Charset test. That might be worth doing, and let's try it. Okay. Let's see. Matched A. Yay. Backtracked. Match B. No. Match C. Yes. Backtracked. Matched D. No. Matched E. Yes. So that's what we expected. Okay. So that is that test. Now we will do the exact same thing, except we will negate one of them. Test negative charset 1, and it's going to be this guy. So now we are testing that. So these should just all flip. Okay. Oops, I made a little mistake there. Had to do some horrible editing. So we will, run that again. And this is our negative guy. And no on A, yes on B, no on C, yes on D, no on E. Okay, so that flat out flipped everything like we expected. Now the negative, if you start nesting the negative char sets, I gotta tell you, I tried it and it starts to get a little gnarly because it's just really I mean, it works, it'll do what you're telling it to do, but it doesn't make a ton of sense. And I actually invite you to try it and set these guys both to false, and you may be somewhat surprised what you get here in this list. I certainly was.